Howdy y'all. So I did want to try on some things. So in one of my other videos, I had shown you my repurchase of my Kulfi concealer that I am in love with. And then I showed you a new concealer. So I wanted to show you kind of the difference and almost like a first impression of at least this product, but showing you this product. So I understand that these are very different. One is almost like a stick concealer, while the other one is obviously the liquid. So with a liquid like this, obviously, I put here, and either with a brush or a sponge, I usually tap around. So depending on the eye look, I will either go all the way up here, or I'll just go under here. With this eye look, I'm going all the way up. So this time I used a sponge because typically it helps kind of clean up those more like messier eye looks because I don't have like the tape and I just want it rounded. So I typically use the sponge because it kind of helps like just clean up those areas for me, which I really appreciate. Now this is the one that I'm not 100% how to use. I kind of have an idea of how to use it, but I want to show you how I've been thinking about using it. So here it is. What I want to do is I wanted to find a zit, but I think I've finally cleared up a lot of stuff. I do think I have like something here, and maybe we'll just clean up this kind of brow area. I definitely got one that was a little lighter than my skin tone for this one, but we're just going to, so the first time I tried this, I used my fingers, and if your fingers are warmed up, it's definitely a good tool. But this time I'm just going to use a brush. How I do it is, since brushes don't absorb as much product, this typically is how you get more coverage. But you typically have to pat so you're not like spreading it if you want it very concentrated. This time I'm just kind of using strokes like this because I do want to disperse some of the product, but it is concealing. So it is doing its job. I do think this kind of product is more for maybe if you like to carve your brows, if you are trying to spot conceal, but I don't think this is going to be a good product for under your eyes. So if you were thinking about getting something like these, think about what you're actually trying to do. Are you trying to cover up spots, or are you trying to cover large areas? Let me know how I did in the comments.